Hey, what's going on everyone? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to the Steve Rising video. And in today's video, we're finally going to be talking about the store and more specifically about the bundles. And I got in questions on different videos about essentially these bundles and if I think that they are worth it and if people should be getting them because they're seem like a good value on the surface. And for the most part, they are good value, but I am not going to recommend some of these very beginning ones because as we get farther along on the chapters, you're gonna be unlocking more bundles, and the bundles just essentially keep getting better. Right now, all of these bundles that you have right here, a lot of them just have regular Bon Voyage charms, but some of the bundles down the line that I saw in the early access actually do have some of the other ones that you need to pull on the limited banners. And the silver cost actually wasn't that much more than some of these bundles. So I would say that if you're thinking of buying some of these bundles, to hold off a bit until you finish some of the other chapters, some of the later chapters, unlock some of the other bundles. Because I feel like some of the bundles on the later chapters are just better, especially the ones that, like I said, do have limited banner roles instead of just the permanent banner one. Especially because of all the events that are going on right now, essentially just giving us free like permanent roles. Where is it? I know there's an event that's giving us like 200 of them. This one. Yeah, so you're gonna be getting a ton of just permanent roles. So you wanna make sure that you get some of those limited ones or just a big amount of Lumia leaves. And so just wait for the other ones. It will take a couple of days because of the way that they're kind of like releasing the story, where they're capping us after every day. So it might take maybe a week, but actually maybe not that long. Maybe like 5 days for us to be seeing some of those really good bundles here in the actual bundle shop. At least if you're caught up to the level pass with everybody else. So if you're thinking of buying these, well, I do think they're a good value. I would definitely wait for some of those later ones. Especially if you're looking to get the most out of your silver. That's really what you want to do. Another really high value item here in the store is definitely the Tree of Blessing. This is going to give you tons of Lumia leaves. It's going to give you some silver. And this is going to give you some black market coins, which is going to be very nice once we get a little bit more into the game. And you get all of that for just $5. That is actually really nice and is the best value you can actually get just for the amount of things you actually get. But you are going to be receiving this one little by little every day, just for 30 days. But it's definitely the best value there is in the store. You want to just get a bunch of Lumia leaves so you can keep pulling on the limited characters. Now, if you are going to be getting the Battle Pass and the Blessing, then the Founders Bundle is actually not that bad. You get the Battle Pass and the Tree of Blessings just by buying this bundle, which is already like half of the price of the bundle. The bundle itself is $20. And then for those extra $10, you get a couple of things here. You get a couple of overclock capacitors, which are going to be used for later. And then you get some Pinnacle Energy, which is something you rarely see in the game. There's not a lot of places where you could just get or buy Pinnacle Energy. So this is something that's useful. And then you also get a 10 pool for the limited banner, which is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Definitely a lot better than just straight up buying silver. Because if you're trying to buy just pools with silver, it's gonna be something like 25 bucks. So this is definitely something better than you can do, especially if you're going to go for the Battle Pass as well as the Tree of Blessing. And you also get the Founder title, which is alright. And the last one I want to talk about is the Peacemaker's Gifts. This one is just alright. And this would be the bundle that you would get if you just really want a Tao. You want to just use her right away and you don't want to wait for the gacha to actually give you her. Then you could pay 99 cents and you immediately unlock her. And then you get a couple of extra pools. If these were pools for like limited banner, then I would definitely say, spend 99 cents, get the character, get a couple extra pools. But since they're for the permanent banner, they lose a little bit of value. But I think that's one's pretty okay, and that's about it. And those are pretty much the things that you should be looking for if you're trying to get some value out of the money that you actually spend in the game. Hopefully this has helped you in some way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, make sure you subscribe if you guys haven't for some more Destiny Rising content. Peace.